Under Armour recently released a
Who?
commercial.
Who?
Under Armour.
Who was that?
There's a commercial saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who? The other guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who Under Armour is. What are you talking about?
Paul and Kevin.
Who?
Paul and Kevin.
Oh. So you got me all killed. I only know Nike. That's it. Lifetime. Yeah. They probably got more wins versus me than any other team if you include the playoffs. So I think I'm trying to even the gap up a little bit.
Welcome to the Garden Report. What a game we had tonight. A stinker compared to that double overtime against the Golden State Warriors. We're going to break down the Cavs' performance offensively, talk about their defense, and talk about that stagnating Celtics offense. This is the Garden Report on CLNS Radio and Celtics Blog.
Yes, I'm the boss.
I'm Jared Weiss. I am here with Julian Edlow of DraftKings and WEEI and Sam Packard of WEEI. We've got a lot to talk about today, including that cowlick on Sam's head that I just noticed. See if we can get that down. Oh, there we go.
Look at
yeah, I
it.
think you got it. You got it. That actually worked. There we
Nice.
go. All right, so
Keep
we're
it
gonna
rolling.
talk about basketball now. So two things that were kind of the major factors in this game. It was one, the Cavaliers' relentlessness on both ends. LeBron James dominating the post when it really counted. And then the Celtics just can't hit open shots. So in the first part of this Garden Report, we're going to talk about that third quarter, especially where the Cavs won 29-15 in that third quarter. Obviously, there were some big plays by everybody else, but it really starts with LeBron James, Julian, posting up Jay Crowder, kind of tormenting him, and then on the break off of transition, that double pump reverse slam, which we'll see in a second on the grand slam play of the game.
Yeah, you know, LeBron didn't have an amazing game. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He had a couple steals. But, you know, he did what he needed to do to win the game. They won by 12. It was a pretty wide margin, but not a blowout. And, you know, LeBron controlled the game exactly how he had to. He scored when he needed to. We talked before the show about all the drive and kicks that he had for corner threes. Another play that they've been running this for a while that is kind of, you don't see it anywhere else, is kind of that like fast break post up to LeBron. Well, they'll get a rebound, outlet pass. LeBron will be down there posting somebody up one-on-one, and that's either going to lead to a layup or him getting fouled or him finding a trailer for 3. He just knows at this stage of his career how to do the small things to win a game, an ugly game like this one tonight, and that's what he did.
I thought the Cavs did a really good job of passing from the post, or drive and kick, as we said, but passing to find those outside shots, and that's what really kind of killed the Celtics in the third. I think there was 4, the Cavs hit 4 corner threes, just kind of, and I think most of them were on James Young, who's actually doing a pretty good job. He just might have been helping a little bit too much on drives. He did a good job closing out, but those threes just really killed them. And I thought Kevin Love was great tonight. He had 28 rebounds and 5 assists, like I said, passing from the post. And he also knocked down some threes.
Yep.
And that's just something the Cavs can do. And I don't even want to imagine what the score would have been if KYRIE Irving would have been in the game instead of Delly.
Right? I mean, all praise due to Delly, but
no praise to Delly.
But LeBron was the only one that was really kind of getting in there and kind of chopping up the Celtics perimeter. Bo Williams made some big plays, but he wasn't a huge factor in this game. What I love are those plays when LeBron will be driving down the strong side and he'll whip a cross-court pass to Kevin Love on the opposite elbow. Love will drain that shot, and Love, of course, can drive and kick probably better than Kelly Olynyk can, I would say, and pass out of it.
I would tend to agree.
And, you know, like Cleveland, they did a good job of collapsing the Celtics defense, taking advantage of James Young. But you're right, he's someone that goes from the three-point line that'll run all the way under the rim, which is great hustle, but not always great basketball. Julian, do you think that maybe James Young and really just everybody playing kind of weak side defense for the Celtics got overexposed, especially in that third quarter?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the rotations were okay. They're usually pretty good. But, again, you're going against LeBron James, Kevin Love, 2 guys that know how to execute this, you know, against the best. And the Celtics, frankly, are not the best at it. So they definitely got exposed. But, I mean, while we are on the subject of James Young, just briefly, I do want to give him some props because last year at this stage, everybody thinks of him strictly as a scorer, strictly as a shooter. And now that's one of the last things he's doing when he's getting on the floor. He had a rebound that he ripped away from Tristan Thompson tonight. You know, he comes out, he gets a few rebounds, he gets a few assists, he plays solid defense. If he can ever get that all together with the shooting, who knows if he will. But good to see him, you know, develop.
mean, he's making those defensive plays, but he did have 2 wide open corner threes on 2 straight
Right.
possessions. And
You
he
gotta
bricked-
put the
he bricked them
whole
both.
game together.
That's right. Get those fingers interlocking there.
Yes, interlocking fingers is important.
So let's go to the Grandstand play of the game. I'm sure you're familiar by now. Grandstand is the app for fans in the stands. Watch all the Celtics highlights that you want to see from the fans' point of view. Go to the App Store and download Grandstand there, or go to grandstand.me. Now, this is a special video. This one is from U.S. soccer star Juan Agudelo, who was sitting courtside tonight, right under the hoop where LeBron James slammed it. I guess it was his girl was the one that got the shot. You see a little quick clip here of LeBron James with that double pump reverse slam. Also a kick out to, I think it's Iman Shumpert hitting a 3. But, you know, LeBron James always makes a highlight play, Sam. And tonight he had that one, obviously. But he had a lot of those plays where it's him getting into transition or is posting up Jay Crowder, whether it was in the high block or even kind of getting Jay Crowder fronting him near the rim, and they're able to lob a pass into him.
There's 2 plays that I remember distinctly about. It was LeBron wanted the ball in the post, and the first time Amir Johnson doubled, 2 quick passes, Kevin Love 3. The next time it was single, just LeBron on Jay, and he kind of just had a ridiculous left-handed floater fading away from the basket. And it's like, what are you going to do if you're the Celtics in that scenario? I guess you will play for the 2 points, but there's really no stopping LeBron. Even as good a defender as Jay Crowder is, he was quite physical. There was one really BS foul call early in the second quarter that kind of, I don't want to say changed the game, but you could hear Tommy Heinsohn yelling about it, so that was pretty entertaining. But there's really nothing you can do with LeBron in the post, and it's why he's probably one of the most dangerous players right now in the NBA.
I mean, I could almost hear Tommy yelling physically from where I was sitting. Looking at Twitter, Tommy apparently was out of his mind tonight.
No.
on the
Tommy was
broadcast.
the exact
Tommy
same
was
he's always
exposed
been. He was just on
That's
NBA
right.
TV tonight, so a national audience saw Tommy.
Tommy was exposed nationally,
I
and
did-
it was very enjoyable to watch on Twitter.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of kind of like really aggressive and hateful tweets if I even mentioned the fact that, yeah, Tommy isn't exactly the sharpest commentator or most accurate and fair commentator in the NBA anymore.
What do you mean?
No comment.
Bro?
No
All right,
comment.
well, we're gonna beat each other up during the break here. Stick around for part 2 of the Garden Report. Stay right here on this playlist. It's coming right up on the Garden Report on CLNS Radio and Celtics blog, powered by Grandstand.
Their defense was great. Yeah. Their defense was great, but we've got to challenge them better, and we didn't challenge them offensively enough. I thought we were really connected and really locked in defensively as a group. I did not think that was the case on offense, but certainly they play a part in that, and they're a good defensive team.